Good morning. Welcome to Market Monday for June 3rd, 2024. Be like water, my friend. Remember that? Of course it was the one and only Bruce Lee who popularized this saying. While it sounds wise, what did he really mean? And does it have any practical application to our lives? So often here at Market Monday, we talk about what's happening in the markets, provide some perspective, and hopefully some insights to help all of us be better investors. But that's only one part of the equation, isn't it? Think about the day you met your spouse. Did you wake up that day thinking, today is going to be the day that I'm going to meet my spouse? Or what about major job or career shifts? Have any of these major life-shifting events happened totally out of the blue? You betcha. In fact, we could argue most of life's really major shifts happen just this way. Does that mean we should stop planning and live life by the seat of our pants? Of course not. What it does mean, though, is we should open ourselves to be like water. Have a listen.
This is what it is, okay? I said, empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water. Now you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now water can flow or it can crash. Be water, my friend.
To continue the analogy, the water is not becoming something different, it continues to be water. However, there is flexibility, adapting to change. Similarly to when working with you, we don't want you to change who you are. In fact, that's what makes working with you so special. We meet you where you are, who you are, and come up with a plan to arrive at your goals. But we must build in flexibility, adapting to change, the possibility of both subtle and major shifts in your life. In fact, JP Morgan has done extensive research on this exact topic. They found that 68% of people expect to retire at age 65 or older, whereas only 31% of people actually did. The median age of actual retirement was age 62. So you're telling me I thought I was going to retire at age 65, but more often than not it happens at age 62. So what now? What about healthcare? What about bridging that gap for living expenses? Instead of bridging 2 years until Social Security starts, now I have to cover 5 years and figure out healthcare for 3 years until Medicare starts? Yikes. The solution, be like water. And here's why. It's not just the fact or the reality of retiring early, it's why you're retiring early. Tied for the top reason is health or disability. So not only are you cutting your earnings short by a couple of years, putting more pressure on your savings, but your expenses may likely be higher due to health-related issues. Hopefully your plan allowed for flexibility and adaptation like water. The next most common reason for retiring early is that you could. See, we're not all doom and gloom here. Hopefully your plan also incorporated rosier than expected outcomes too. Good for you. Kudos. Enjoy it. But then look at this. Almost fully one half of the reasons for early retirement is because of company downsizing and layoffs, or to care for a loved one. Sometimes you can see this stuff coming, but more often than not, straight out of left field. This is why so often our conversations with you are not about the right versus the wrong answer. In fact, most of the time the path forward is a messy compromise, a trade-off between risk and return, uncertainty and guarantee, black and white numbers versus some of these more philosophical ideas. But messy compromise sounds like a lose-lose result. It doesn't capture the beauty, the power, the significance of this planning duality we strive for with you. So let's reframe it starting today. It's no longer a messy compromise. but rather a successful combination of both, creating a harmony for you and your family. Have a great week.
So what I'm saying, actually, you see, I mean, it's a combination of both. I mean, here it is the natural instinct, and here is control. You are to combine the two in harmony. Not, if you have one to the extreme, you will be very unscientific. If you have another to the extreme, you become all of a sudden a mechanical man, no longer a human being. So it is a successful combination of both. So therefore, it is not only, so therefore it's not pure naturalness or unnaturalness. The ideal is unnatural naturalness or natural unnaturalness.